Tuesday, October 4th. I guess Hurricane Matthew is off the shore there, so a lot of people are in hurricane preparation mode. So I figured I ought to do a little prepping, pick up some fuel and whatnot. I already went to one gas station. I wanted to buy Rec 90. For those of you that don't know what it is, recreational fuel 90. It's non-ethanol fuel. Several reasons for that. One is it's not as affected by water as the ethanol fuel is. Plus, that's what I run in the boat. It's just easier on the fuel system. That ethanol tears up the fuel systems in them. So I already went to one station and they were sold out of Rec 90. There's only 3 stations in town. I'm in Stuart, Florida. There's only 3 stations in town that carry it. So I'm headed to the second one. And so starts the craziness. Lines at the gas pumps. People going absolutely insane over gas. All backed up. There's the line for the propane. People are freaking out over propane also. Oops, sorry for the shakiness. This diesel truck. All the boats are trying to come in and get further inshore, and they're all stuck at the drawbridge. There's a drawbridge down below the bridge I'm on, and they're all sitting out there in a holding pattern, trying to get up into the river up here. Well, it has begun. This diesel truck I drive, I've got a 100-gallon tank in the bed. So I carry, in the factory tank carries 38. So I carry 138 gallons of fuel in this pig. So I think I got 50 in the rear and a fair amount in my main tank. But I just pulled into this here racetrack, brand new racetrack. There was hardly any line here. So I thought, ooh, my lucky day. Ran my credit card and all, pulled the trigger on the diesel. Nothing. So, yeah, this is the raceway. But that's the second time it's happened to me. I went to fill up my gas cans. And with non-ethanol fuel, which is why I run the boat and running my generators and stuff, and pull the trigger, nothing happened. So stations, as we move, the guy next to me was trying to fill up in a Isuzu cab over truck, delivery truck of some sort, and same thing happened to him. He said, man, I've been trying to get fuel everywhere. This is the second time he said he pulled up to the pump and pulled the trigger and nothing. So, oh well. All right, Darren with Florida Saltwater Life. Got my first mate, Debbie, with me. Hurricane Matthew is quickly approaching. I just had a friend of mine in New York call, say his sailboat is, Dockmaster called him, his sailboat's not properly secured. So he called me up, asked me to grab a bunch of dock lines, run down to Jupiter, and see if I can tie this thing up right. So I don't know. It's a 28 or 29 foot sailboat. I know nothing about sailboats, but I'm gonna take a look at this thing, see what I can figure out, see if I can throw some more lines on it. Follow along, see what happens. All right, this is my buddy's little sailboat. I want to tie it up better, so let's see what we can do here. All right, friend called me, asked me to secure a sailboat, and Dockmaster here said it needed to be double lined. So I dug around the boat, found some old nasty lines. I double lined it, and hopefully this will work. But they've let this thing sit here, and the lines aren't in that good a shape. But it is what it is. I got to go with it. So You can't buy a line right now. It's a day before a hurricane. West Marine, Walmart, everybody's out of them. So I did the best I could with what I had. But double line the transom, double line the bow. Didn't double line the spring lines. I don't have enough line to do that, and there's not enough cleat on this boat. There's no spring cleats on this boat. There's only bow and stern cleats. So it's name of the boat's Gone with the Wind, and it very well may be here in a few days. So the docks, these are good looking docks. I mean, they're concrete pillar docks. So I mean, Jupiter Inlet's right on the other side of that bridge. That's US 1. Hopefully it's right near the inlet, right near the beach. Hopefully this will hold up. All right, man, it's good to know people. Guy lives across the street from me, Andre, didn't have a generator, but it's kind of a shady deal. It's all on the up and up, really, but we located a couple. In a container behind a Napa store. So 6800 Champions, not a Honda, but if it makes power, who cares? So, but the breeze is starting to pick up a little bit. Had a little bit of rain, not a whole lot, but still got power. His AC's running. Anyway, that's what's going on right now.
Again, there's no reason not to evacuate. About 1.5 million Floridians and visitors are under evacuation orders. Right now, we're very focused on Palm Beach going north. This is the first big area that will be hit, and conditions will arrive in just a few hours.
So what? The joys of doing shutters. I'll go in at 8 a.m. tomorrow morning, and we'll come back Saturday, maybe Sunday morning at 8 a.m.
Martin County Fire Rescue.
At its finest.
I got about 500 gallons of water in the hot tub here. Fresh water. For I could run that through my purifying filters. We could drink it. It's new water, nobody's been in it. But okay, the first of the little feeder bands just came through. Just a little bit of rain, not much wind, but this is what I did. This is my plan. I hooked the Ocean Reaper here up to a little fishing ford, tied down the T-top, and she's gonna ride out the storm beside the house there. My other trailers are back there. Neighbor put her van between the houses. Got the dually, got Mama's car. The wind should, that way's north. The wind should come out of the north, most of it. So her car's the newest and nicest, and no damage or scratches or dents or dings. So we put it over there, help protect it. And my dually's here in case we gotta get the hell out of Dodge. You know, it's between being one of the heaviest passenger vehicles ever built, and four-wheel drive and 6 tires instead of just 4, and being able to seat 5 people comfortably, and she carries 140 gallons of fuel. So I got the range to go from where I'm at in Florida up to the Canadian border. without stopping for fuel, and a couple log chains, chainsaws in the garage in case we got to pull some trees out of the road if we got to go somewhere. I can drag trees out the road. So yeah, that's it. I guess we're as ready as we're gonna be. House is all boarded up. So I gotta secure the John boat down. Today is what's today? Thursday. Hurricane Matthew's coming. This here's a lightweight John boat. This John boat's only 100 pounds, just the hull, so I'm worried about it blowing away. A lot of surface area for the weight of it. The reason why I'm walking them all the way from back there is I can't get beside this boat really when it's inside the fence. Make more sense to throw them in when the boat was back there. Oh.
How much do those weigh?
I don't know. The half a bag of the trap itself ain't very heavy. Maybe 2 pounds, 3 pounds, but then there's a half a bag of concrete in the bottom of each one. So whatever half a bag of concrete is, 30 pounds maybe?
I know, I try to pick them up and they're real heavy. Put those up against there and a trap next to them so they won't.
So is Andre finishing up the last of his boarding up. You need anything, Andre? Power tools, Tapcons?
Who are you talking to?
My camera.
Oh, your camera? I'm one panel short.
You seen the back of my truck? I got a whole stack of panels.
I know what it is. It's a family one. It's those screwed up panels and screwed up design that they have. I'll figure it out.
Can't believe it. The hurricane's going to be here in a few hours, and we're actually getting mail delivery, so maybe it is still true. Through hail, rain, snow, shine, whatever they used to say, the mail will go through. Here it comes. Got to deliver those bills. Greg's tying down his anvil so it doesn't blow away. I don't know, that's a 300-pound anvil maybe? 450. 450, 450-pound anvil. He doesn't want it blowing away.